140, 140, 140 for the takeover. Teofimo Lopez, 140.
Champion from Newark, New Jersey, 23 fights, 23 victories, Shakur Stevenson. 135 pounds for the reigning and defending three-time world champion.
What did you say?
Breaking news just dropped from the electrifying final weigh-in. As the long-simmering tensions finally boil over into the public eye, Teofimo Lopez has escalated the traditional face-off with a provocative and clear gesture aimed directly at Shakur Stevenson. Security teams remained on high alert, standing between the two as both warriors locked eyes in a chilling stare-down, injecting massive amounts of extra heat into a bout that is now officially set for January 31st. The atmosphere in the room was thick with anticipation, proving that this fight is much more than just a contest. It is a personal grudge match that has the entire sports world watching every single move.
They all know. You know what time it is, cool.
Don't stop. Easy work, don't stop.
Easy work, cool.
Good. 3-6, baby. There you go. 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 There you go.
Honestly, I'm prepared. I'm ready. I try not to think about the future. I try to stay stuck in the present. I think that's the best way to be. So right now we here at the weigh-ins, and mentally I'm ready. I ain't worried about tomorrow right now. I'm worried about the weigh-ins.
The mood shifted instantly as the verbal jabs started flying between the two stars. Shakur Stevenson kept his message incredibly direct, cold, and calculated, while Teofimo Lopez fired back with sharp, defiant, and witty replies that echoed through the arena. Neither man showed a single hint of backing down. This intense back and forth adds yet another explosive spark to a rivalry that is clearly moving far beyond simple weigh-in theatrics and into the realm of genuine psychological warfare. You can feel the disdain between them, making it obvious that when the bell rings, there will be no room for pleasantries, only the pursuit of total dominance.
I don't have to fight Teofimo.
Yeah.
I could just stay at 135, campaign there. Why not go chase the greatness? Why not take the risk? Why not put my...
I'll be honest, I'm gonna be real honest. He was a lot better younger.
Yeah. Yes.
Bull jive. There's no way he was better when he was less experienced.
Yo, the man's was a lot better, a lot slicker, smoother, sharper.
Wait, so you
Pause,
think
but like
you think
Shakur was better than the amateurs.
so you think with the added weight he got slower, less sharp? Like
skills are there, but everything that goes with it, with the body weight and all that, like you say, it ain't for him. He was dominating the Junior Olympics and then the Youth Olympic Games. He even won that. 123, he was still looking sharp. Then 26, 30, 35. I just think the muscle mass, his body he can't carry it. He can't carry it with a fighter like myself, and I'm going to exploit that.
The legendary Terrence Crawford suddenly jumped into the conversation with a wide, knowing smile, seemingly brushing off the heavy tension while clearly stirring the pot for the cameras. His comments might have come across as playful and lighthearted on the surface, but there was a very real intent behind them as he encouraged Teofimo Lopez and openly entertained the fascinating idea of a future sparring session. It serves as a loud reminder that this rivalry is being closely monitored by the most elite fighters in the world, adding significant outside voices and massive extra pressure to an already supercharged situation that feels ready to explode at any moment.
What you told me? What I tell you? What you doing it for?
Oh, promotion, baby. Alright. So I ain't gotta fuck him. I ain't gotta fuck him up. But we should spar. I ain't gotta fuck him up. We should spar. I would like to. Come on, I want to spar with you though. Alright, how about that? We clap it up? Alright, bet. We out there.
Shakur Stevenson painted a vivid picture of the chaotic backstage atmosphere, describing exactly how the energy shifted from professional calm to something much more performative and tense. He noted that the spontaneous push-ups, the aggressive flexing, and the loud displays of raw strength all signaled desperate psychological posturing rather than pure athletic focus. These moments reveal just how much of this high-stakes build-up is actually about presence and public perception, rather than just raw boxing skill. It shows how both camps are fighting tooth and nail to gain even the smallest mental edge before the real business begins inside the ring.
I'm already 3-weight.
3-weight?
I'm gonna be 4-weight.
Okay.
Nah, you know what's crazy though? When we was in the back, it was like he took his shirt off, then he kind of like started doing push-ups.
Pumped it up.
Then he started doing little dips on the couch. But it was interesting because I'm like, should I go try him and like go see who could do more push-ups? Let's go see. But I'm like, I'm gonna just leave it alone. But I think he was trying to like put some.
Promoter Eddie Hearn took a moment to highlight the incredible work ethic hidden behind the public image, focusing on the total discipline, grueling routine, and the literal obsession both men have with the sport. This description successfully shifts the narrative away from the loud weigh-in drama and social media noise, placing the spotlight firmly on elite preparation and a championship mentality. It frames this fight as something much more significant than mere hype, showing how the training culture, daily habits, and high boxing IQ play a massive role in shaping the final outcome long before the fighters ever actually face each other under the lights.
Shakur is brilliant at that because, one, he wants top sparring, but two, he gives his time as well because he's a gym rat, he's a boxing lunatic.
Derek Chisora broke down the true, grueling challenge that Shakur Stevenson poses once he steps inside the ring. According to him, the fight will not be decided by early explosive bursts, but by superior endurance and a relentless, suffocating pressure that gradually wears an opponent down to their very core. Stevenson's elite fitness level allows him to perfectly control the pacing, chip away at Teofimo Lopez's resolve, and exploit any tiny lapses in defensive concentration. This makes the upcoming bout a high-level mental and physical chess match where Lopez's strategy must account for Stevenson's conditioning and tactical patience. Otherwise, he risks fading badly in the later rounds.
The way he beats you is fitness. He starts off slowly and going in, and he gets harder and harder and harder. By the time it's round 6, you think you're around 10, but you're only around 6. You know, so you have to be fit, and he keeps.
Rising star Ben Whitaker points out that while Teofimo Lopez possesses undeniable natural talent and dangerous unpredictability, Shakur Stevenson's masterclass ability to dictate the pace and manage distance could potentially dominate the entire fight. This matchup isn't just about finding a home for brute power. It is about superior strategy and perfect timing. Lopez will undoubtedly need to adjust his approach constantly to avoid being completely outboxed and frustrated by Shakur's movement. The upcoming rounds will test whether Lopez can actually impose his wild style against Stevenson's precise and robotic control, making every single exchange crucial to determining who truly holds the upper hand.
He's funny, he's got character, but he's a great fighter, he's very athletic. He comes from awkward angles, and I do like his style, but I study boxing, I watch boxing, I do like Shakur's style. The way he breaks his opponents down, he slows it down to his pace, he's got good distance. If you got to pick someone, I'm going Shakur, but it's
The renowned Abel Sanchez stresses that this fight is ultimately a brutal battle of total control versus raw aggression. Shakur Stevenson's key advantage lies in his legendary ability to maintain distance and dictate the tempo of the fight, essentially forcing Lopez to abandon his usual signature counterpunching rhythm. If Lopez fails to adapt his movement and lead the exchanges effectively, he risks falling directly into Stevenson's well-laid strategic trap. Every individual round will test Lopez's capacity to switch gears on the fly, making this a fascinating clash of different styles where precision, timing, and mental toughness will ultimately decide the winner.
Shakur's a great talent, and Teofimo looked great in his last fight. Of course, he didn't have Shakur in front of him, but I think that for Shakur, he has to keep the fight at his distance. If he does that, I think it's a win for him. Teofimo, he's more, he wants to draw you in, he wants to counter punch. He's gonna have to be a different guy this time. He's gonna have to attack. He's gonna have to be lead.
Eddie Hearn further highlighted that Shakur Stevenson combines incredible intelligence, elite defensive skills, and sneaky explosive power, making him a complex and nightmare challenge for Teofimo Lopez to solve. This is far from a simple battle of physical strength. It is a high-level war of ring IQ, split-second timing, and decision-making under extreme pressure. Lopez will need to find rare openings against a fighter who can adapt mid-fight, punish even the smallest mistakes, and counter with surgical precision. The matchup promises heart-stopping exchanges where one single lapse in judgment could flip the momentum instantly, emphasizing that preparation and composure will be the deciding factors.
I think I don't know how good the fight will be, but I think Shakur is, again, like pound for pound, IQ-wise, I think he's even up there with a Terence and those kind of guys, you know. I think the difference with Boots is he's got the defensive mastercraft, and he also has the aggressive power to turn your lights out, and I think that's quite...
Shakur Stevenson is openly acknowledging Teofimo Lopez's massive talent, framing this fight as a genuine litmus test of skill and professional preparation. He clearly understands the depth of the challenge ahead and anticipates a night of extreme difficulty, which signals a high level of mental readiness and respect for Lopez's unique capabilities. This mature mindset shows that Stevenson is approaching the bout with a very strategic lens, balancing his supreme confidence with a necessary layer of caution. He is fully aware that every round will be a hard-fought contest and that his adaptability, patience, and focus will be the only keys to securing a victory.
I know that Teo is a tremendous fighter. I know he's on an extremely high level, and I feel like, well, I know that I can beat him, but I know that this should be a tough set.
Teofimo Lopez is signaling to the world that he is approaching this fight with a deeply tactical mindset, focusing on smart pacing rather than banking on a lucky early knockout. By emphasizing absolute control of the opening rounds, Lopez hopes to pressure Shakur Stevenson early and impose his aggressive style on the match. However, moving up in weight introduces a host of new physiological challenges, particularly against an opponent as disciplined and intelligent as Stevenson, who truly thrives on pacing and distance management. This adds a heavy psychological element to the night where Lopez must maintain his confidence under the pressure of.
Really is that if you look for the knockout, you won't get it. You know, I think really it's just all about setting the good pace early in the beginning rounds and then going from there, setting that tone. I think that I don't see him going those 12 rounds. This is his first time moving.
But I do feel it's maybe what the sport doesn't need, and yet many people are saying, no, it's great, you watch it. Everybody wants to go.
You don't know what's going to happen because it's different on that day than any other day. It just sort of scripts go out the window.
I don't think he's world class. He's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I don't look at boxing probably the way you do or most sort of fans do. I look at it